welcome to ChessWhiz TV episode 458. Did you just say welcome to ChessWhiz TV episode 458? Yes, I did. I'm not Stevie Wiz, as the subtitles say underneath me. Now, that's Google trying to translate what I'm saying. Of course I can't do that because no one can tell what I'm saying. This variant is called Unique Aggress Chess. Now, I have news for you. If you think that's a dumb name, I have news for you. You're right. It's a really dumb name. I think I must have named this one Unique Aggress Chess. Hey, at least it rhymes. Let's go play it. Let's go play it. So I've got friends, right? Play with a friend. Let's try this. In Unique Aggress Chess, every aggress, which is also known as a capture, has to be by a different piece than the previous. So let's bring up my game notepad. Whoops. That's not notepad. Oh, stupid Windows 10. When you type note, but oops, you typed boat instead, and instead Bing comes up. It's like, did you want to search for boats? By the way, you spelled boat wrong. No, that's not what happened. That's really not what happened. So I'm trying to open the game notepad. Let's see if I can push a button and make that appear. Whoa, there's notepads. What a fun game. What a fun game. Okay, so instead of chess today, we're going to play notepad. It's pretty fun. And here's how you play. You type the rules in the chat. A piece captures the same type of piece may not capture twice in a row. That's the rules. And this includes both players. So I'll copy that. We'll delete this part because everybody knows it's a fun game. That doesn't have to be said. Okay, so we're playing against Awesome Rossum here. There are special rules, Mr. Awesome. Okay, so now, if white captures a piece with a knight, let's just say knight, for example, or a pawn, just makes a capture with his knight, then I or he cannot capture with a knight until the next capture is made. Let's say it's made with a pawn. Now, pawns can't make any capture. You got that? You got that? Okay, now let's turn off notepad. I was thinking that was a fun game, but actually, I prefer chess. There's a reason we're not Notepad Whiz TV, because I couldn't think of that. It's a pretty good name, actually, but didn't come to mind when I was naming the show. Okay, so I'm going to come up with this brilliant idea for attacking him, and that's going to be capturing something that a knight is defending, but I can't capture my own pawn, so that's problematic. Already, I can't do what I want to do. I'm going to try this. Ooh, that was pretty stupid. Okay, stupid on move two. It's a good way to start the show. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack something with a knight that he defends with a knight. Okay, so we're being stupid. Hold on. I think this is just fine here. This is not any problems. I got two attackers, two defenders, and if he takes with knight, I take with queen. He can't take with queen because queens can't capture right after that, right? Okay, so now we're going to push it because I'm crazy. So the last capture was a pawn capture. So pawn cannot capture as the next capture. Some people do that a lot more than I just did there, but this is actually Morse code. It says, help, I'm sinking. Help, I'm sinking. And of course, what you're supposed to say is, what are you thinking about? Okay, so queens can't capture, so I just threw away my pawn. Well, that's dumb. I just threw away my pawn. My opponent here, Awesome Rossum, he's never played chess before. You can see his rating is 1500 question mark, which is the starting rating, by the way. If you come on this site and you're like, hey, I want to play rated games, like, well, then you're probably about 1500. Stupid idea, of course, because 1500, that's a guy who's been playing a lot of chess. Like, take me, for example. Look, it's what's my rating over here? 17? Wow, that's a bad rating. This signifies that I've played several chess games before. Anyone with a rating of 1793 has been a student of the game for a long time. Okay, so queens can't make captures. What are we going to do? Should we just come in here and fork his face right now? I think we should because, look, we could check him and take his rook, and he's going to need to move his queen. So let's say he tries to fork me. No problem, right? Because queens can't make captures right now, so his queen is completely stupid pants. Okay, let's go to my profile and see how many chess games I've played. I have played 17,150. That's a lot, right? So that's how I've got my rating all the way up to what's going to happen. I'm going to win this chess game, of course. Sorry, I was slightly distracted there. It never happens. Won't happen again. 1793. So I can now capture a queen. Should I do it? I'll do it. Okay. So now knights can't capture. Now pawns can't capture. Pawns can't capture. He just gave up his queen. He's like, oh no, he might win my rook. I better stop him from doing that and sacrifice my queen. Okay, so now bishops can't capture. Now, okay, this is very interesting. Pawns can't capture again. I was thinking of taking with the queen, but you know what would happen then? Queen would be impotent, which means it can't have children. That's really bad, by the way, in case you're like, is that bad? It's bad, okay. So bishops are now. So it's actually kind of strange. I have a queen, he doesn't. Great, but every time my queen does something, it can't do anything for a while. So that's an interesting side effect of being ahead by a queen. I guess I'll take that. There are downsides to being ahead by a queen. They probably don't outweigh the upsides just yet. So I think I'll go for this. It seems okay. I'm going to get in the corner here and get my rook going. My plan is the very first queen capture I ever make is going to be checkmate. And then he's going to be like, that's not checkmate because your queen can't take my king technically. But the screen will say checkmate, so I won't care. Let's see what we can do to him here. Hi-ya! I look forward to killing you soon. You ever watch Ask a Ninja? That show from before you were born? It's a great show. And by that I mean in each episode they say that at the end. Hi-ya! And then there's not a pause, of course, because they're not really slow in the head like I am. I look forward to killing you soon. And then the end of the show. It's kind of like this show. There's a guy talking, except it's way more interesting. So what's happening here? What was the last capture? Bishop. Of course, I have a memory like a steel trap. So it was definitely a bishop. And my plan now is to go take this knight for free. Because why wouldn't your plan be, oh man, I'm getting owned. Are there any super smart things I could do here? Because rooks can't make any captures because I have my stupidity here. Okay, queen's going to make a capture while I'm forked. Literally. Oh no. Oh, this is getting worse and worse. How come I'm not super smart? Huh? He's come up with this brilliant way to just take my stuff for free, and I have not countered that with anything remotely as smart as that. We're going to get the queen out of danger here. Then we're going to move the bishop so that he can move his bishop. Apparently, I'll just have to run him out of time in order to win. Can bishops make captures? Yes. Oh, thanks for the rook. Thank you very much. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he was thinking, I'm feeling kind of bad for this guy. You know how I always make really smart moves, and he makes kind of dumb moves? Well, let's just like 2 really dumb moves in a row here just to make him boost his id, if you know what I mean. Which I don't know what that means. So boost his ego. Let's just do some. Oh, I'm cheating, aren't I? Nope, no, I'm not cheating. No, undo. Take back the take back. Can you do that? Because look, I just did make a bishop capture, then a queen capture. I am so good at chess. I'm alternating my captures like a genius. And now I'm just winning. Well, that was cool. That was really cool. Let's drink some of this vase water here. His pawn can't capture. His queen can't capture. You know why I did that, by the way? Because it's going to allow me to pick up his last thing. And since I have a rook and a bishop, right, this can't go wrong. This cannot go wrong. Because anytime the bishop can't do anything, the rook will deal death to him. And then anytime the rook can't do anything, the bishop will, So overall, that's a win for me. Well, that was interesting. He made better moves, but then every now and then he just blunders something giant, and that helped me to win. So thank you so much, Awesome. If you hadn't been making those blunders, I might not have won the game. There's a saying in chess that says, the player who will win the game is the player who makes the second to last blunder. Meaning that the final blunder is so massive that it causes checkmate. That's a pretty good saying, but the problem with it is it's wrong, because actually I made several blunders there at the end, like blundering my queen, but who cares? I got a rook and a bishop, whatever. Actually, you can make such massive blunders that they have their own gravitational pull, and they pull you into checkmate even years later, checkmates later. I think I can just win this like this. Look at this. Oh, this is called the Latvian Gambit, guys. By the way, in case you're like, whoa, that's not a move. Yes, it's a move. It's called the Latvian Gambit. Once upon a time, I was playing chess over email against a Latvian, and he played this. That's a true story. You can tell because I told it. I pretty much only tell true stories. So a pawn just made a capture. So let's just checkmate him over here. This is not, by the way, how you play the Latvian Gambit. Black should not play this move. In case you're wondering, like, should I do this? No. Unless you like losing, which, I mean, losing has its advantages. For example, your opponent feels real good about himself, so that's good. Like, oh, yes, I'm beating ChessWhiz. I do that a lot, by the way. You come on here, you're like, wow, ChessWhiz, pretty bad player, right? No, 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 no. I'm just super nice, and I want my viewers here, such as Awesome Ross 3, to enjoy his pleasant stay. So I let him win occasionally, of course. Okay, so right now I'm going to let him win by, oh, I can't capture anything with the knight. Never mind. I'm not feeling very nice right now. Our next capture will be something else deadly because the knight can't capture anything right now. I think I'll like move here and then I'll move there and then I'll like checkmate him with something. Some arrow representing checkmate will happen. Um, he could just take this though. That's pretty bad. So let's move the knight out of the way with deadly discovered check. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, I'm looking pretty good today. You ever notice how lively my skin looks? You ever notice that? No, you haven't because you're not homosexual. So never mind. I could check it, but the problem is the knight can't capture anything. This variant is harder than it seems. And so am I. Don't you play Atomic Chess anymore, says a guy named Atomic Chess. Good name. Did your parents name you that? Hi, my name's Atomic Chess. Why don't you play Atomic Chess anymore? I don't know. I don't know why. I forgot how to play it. What do I say? Like, oh, why don't I play it anymore? Well, Atomic Chess stole my family, so I don't play it anymore. Huh? It doesn't even make sense. And I say things that make sense. So definitely I wouldn't say that. Let's trade queens. I don't know what to do. Like, I have all this dangly stuff, so don't take that literally. So I'm gonna just trade queens. Oh, I feel dumb. Am I dumb? Let's see. I have all my pieces here, and I have all my rooks, and I'm hit by a pawn, so I'm not dumb. I'm smart. Is my knight trapped? Oh, I'm dumb. I thought I was smart, but I was dumb. I'll go here. Can't 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 go here. By the way, now my knight can take your rook. That was my plan all along. Here's my plan. Okay, so I'm going to check him out. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go right back again. Then I can take his rook. And it worked perfectly. Okay, so the way to make a plan. First, step one. Oh no, my knight is stuck. That's no problem. I want it to be stuck. And redefine the universe in terms of what you want. I want exactly what's happening to happen. Okay. Excuse me. Look how brilliant I am. I'm finding a way to trade bishops. Okay, then maybe that's not brilliant. Oh, I don't trade bishops. Have you ever seen this before? Oh, I bet you've never seen this tactic because I played 17,150 games and I have never seen a bishop skewer a king into a bishop with a knight preventing that bishop from moving out into a place where it can defend the bishop. I forgot half my sentence. This happens to people when they get old. They're like, first start off with the sentence, words, words, words. Oh no, what was I saying? Something about cats, I think. And then he climbed the tree. And the whole thing doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, that just happened to me. Hopefully that whole sentence made sense. If not, well, maybe you got the gist of it. Oh no, Atomic Chess is following me on Twitch. Unbelievable. Why would he do that? I don't play Atomic Chess anymore. Strange. Why did I move that? Okay, so I'm winning by a million things again. All I have to do is rescue the knight. Okay, that's the mission. Today's mission is rescue the knight. So I'm thinking about how to... I'm rescuing the knight. Perfect. Oh, should I just take a free knight instead? What was making the last capture here? It was a pawn, so let's take that. He could do this now because my bishop... Oh, no, he can't. I'm thinking the bishop made the last capture, but not if he makes a capture, of course. I'm winning. Wow, I'm so good at this chess variant. The key, by the way, to winning at chess, if you haven't noticed, the key to winning at chess is find an opponent who will make pretty bad moves on occasion. That is the secret to winning chess. You might think what you should actually do is like read books by really good chess players, watch really good chess players, show your games to really good chess players and have them tell you where you're dumb, those kinds of things. Nope, it's much easier than that. All you have to do is go online, find Awesome Rossum, GG. It's so much easier because let's imagine a large scale of all chess players. It's very large, right? Because chess players are pretty heavy. They don't get a lot of exercise. So a large scale. And on one end of the scale is everybody rated at the bottom. Now, by the way, I should mention, I looked up, by the way, the most common chess rating. You might think it's like 1,500 because that's unrated people. Or it's like, well, about 1,200 because, or 1,400 because maybe the average strength in chess, people who actually play rated games, is probably about 1,400 is like where the bell curve comes up. So maybe like 1,350 is the most popular rating. No, the most common rating. Now, this is based on the USCF. This stands for United States Chess Federation because I live in the United States. But this may be true in other rating systems such as Lichess. That's where we're playing right now. Or, oh, look, I'll just take this. I forget if a knight made the previous capture. My opponent offers a draw. He's trying to trick me with the take back button. I'm going to now blunder my rook because I am rescuing my knight, okay? It's all part of the plan. Now, something funny about this is that I forgot what I was saying. That's pretty funny. Okay, so a knight just made a capture. Let's make a new queen here with this pawn. I don't know why this guy's wasting everybody's time. We'll just let that happen. After this game, by the way, I'm going to send a challenge into the chat. So if you're watching live and you're in the chat, you're like, why is that guy saying, can I play ChessWhiz next? What does that mean? Well, what that means is, can I play, oh, he took me. No matter, it doesn't matter. That's what I meant to say. No matter doesn't make sense. Because there's definitely matter here. It's without matter. Okay. So we're going to put this in here. Mate on F7. If you're the fastest clicker, then you can play me. You have to click this link as fast as you can. So anyway, the most common rating is 100. The most common rating is 100. And the reason for that is that you can't go below 100. Now that's USCF. I don't know if you can go below 100 on this website, but I would guess you can. And so that's also the most common rating on this website. Hi, Stev. His name's Stev. And he's 5. That's why his username is Stev is 5. He's just telling us his age there. Let's try d5. Seems like a decent move. Okay, so we'll just play some chess moves here. See how that goes. We're not going to play c5 on move 2 because we're not as dumb as we were at the start of the show. 100 because there's people who are way worse than the worst possible rating. Lots of them. And all those people, they go, and then they hit 100 and they stop because they can't go lower. And so 100 is the most common rating. Now, I don't remember why I was telling you that story, but at least I finished the story. That's pretty good because on ChessWhiz TV, usually we start like 3 or 4 stories. We never finish them. And then that's the end of the show because I don't have a great grasp of the flow of time. It's like, I'm in this moment. Oops, I don't remember that moment. That's more like my existence, flow of existence. So it's nice that I was able to finish a story. Now I'm trying to imagine how good a chess player would be who is rated 100. Like, like what kinds of mistakes would you make? Would you sit down to the chessboard and be like, oh, I think I'm thirsty, and you'd run out of time? I think I'm thirsty. Is that what would happen? Or you sit down and you'd be like, do pawns move backwards? I don't remember. Oh no, that's not legal. King. Which one of these is my king? I remember the kings are important. I need to do something with a king here. Oh, this is a good move. I'm using the tactics of my last opponent here to show off. Who cannot capture now? :D, which represents an obscene organ. But you're supposed to think it's a smiley face. Take back sent. You cannot capture because my queen just captured Stevis. You can't do that. Yeah, I can't even imagine. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in person who's rated 100. It's like the mythical 100 rated chess player who sets up the pieces with the pawns on the 8th rank and the pieces on the 7th rank. He actually can't set up the board. But I didn't capture with queen last move. But I did. It's shared. Help! Would you like another take back? I'll give you a redo. Winking face. My winking face is very discombobulated, but this is definitely a person winking. Semicolon here, and then like left, and I accidentally put a 0 after the right parentheses. That is winking face today. They change each day, of course. Generally what I do is I talk as I'm typing. So like if I'm going to take this. This is going to be I can't. Never mind. As I'm typing, I talk. That's so that if you're watching the show, you can tell what I'm typing. Because usually there's so many typos, you can't tell what in the world I just put into my computer. So that's the idea there. Okay, so let's get the rest of this stuff developed. If I could just capture something, like, yes, this is way too fun. So what I should be doing right now is like getting my king safe, getting my pieces unuseless. But what I'm doing instead is I'm taking a free rook. Okay, guys, that is pretty rad. Free rook right there. I made this capture so that it wasn't my queen that made the last capture so that I could have his rook for lunch. This is so fun. I wonder what I should do next. I do wonder what I should do next, actually, because he could capture this. Oh, then I take his queen. Oh, this is great. I've planned all of this out 0 moves in advance. That's why it's going so well. Yeah, someday I may see a 100 rated player. I wonder if they actually have eyes. What if they're blind? And they're like, I don't know what a blind person's chessboard is, so I just grab something and move it somewhere and hope that's legal. I don't know. There's actually chessboards for blind people, by the way. If you didn't know this, well, now you're learning something new on ChessWhiz TV because this is really an educational show. I teach you things like you can't do that. Queen made a capture. Uh, LOL. Let's send him lol to show that I'm not really stressed out that my queen was just captured for free. I'm not worried. Okay, I'm just sending you lots of love. That's what LOL stands for. Q made the last capture. Now it's actually funny. So now Q can't make the next capture for either of us. It's not like just the last move. It's the last capture. He's going to misinterpret these rules in every way possible, which I don't blame him because I wrote them very ambiguously. So if I were to take this, he could take this. So let's not do that. Let's just make some really good move right now, like this one. That was smart, right? No matter what he takes, I do this. And now if he takes something again, I want to do that, of course. I think I should probably say the queen because I'm not 100% stupid. I have some brain cells that aren't stupid. I'm not using them right now, by the way, but they aren't stupid. So rooks can't capture right now. So right now I have one bishop. Oh, I'm winning. Good. I counted to 1, 2, but then I looked at the rooks and I smiled internally. Internal smile. Have you ever done that? Yes. If you ever have gone online, you're like, I wonder if there's any funny jokes on the internet. By the way, there's no funny jokes on the internet. Don't even worry. Don't even bother. Do not look up jokes because there aren't any jokes on the internet. But if you were to happen to accidentally see one, what you do is you smile internally, kind of like this. You don't actually smile. You just kind of look at the screen. And the reason is there's nobody watching you, so there's no need to actually smile. And also, it's not funny. I'm going to keep on doing this kind of thing. Bishops can't capture, right? No, it's pawns that can't capture. Oh, so I can't do that because I just did this. No, I think there was another thing. Take. Rooks. It's rooks that can't capture. Rooks can't. Oh, so he's just showing off. Okay, so what if I do this? That's pretty cool. Now I'm clever. I'll send him another happy. Because I'm threatening this. Yeah, I think I'm pretty clever. Here's some time so you can ponder your own death, which I've been doing recently. Isn't it interesting that I'm going to die? That's very interesting. I just sit around and I think that because I have too much time on my hands now that I'm fully supported by ChessWhiz TV. Thank you guys, by the way, for supporting the show. Patreon.com/ChessWhiz. Most people aren't supporting because they can't spell ChessWhiz. But for those few of you who can, thank you so much for supporting. Now that I am making hundreds of cents per annum, I'm able to fully support myself on this show if I consume only grains of rice as my meals, which of course I do because I'm kind of frugal, right? So I'm able to spend most of my time just thinking about my own death. Won't that be interesting? I wonder if I'd like to die by a train crashing into me. That would be really fascinating. What kind of train would it be? You know, trains are very massive. I'm not very massive. I should probably fix that. So, that kind of stuff. So sitting around, pondering all that. And my conclusion is, yep, definitely going to die. What if I push here? He takes with the rook and I feel stupid. So what if I push here? Oh, this is good. This is called removing the defender. It's a tactic we use when we can't think of where to move. It's like, remember that movie, Mary Poppins? No, you don't. Okay. So rooks just made a capture, so rooks can't make a capture. Well, that's dumb because that's pretty much all I have right now is rooks. Oh, man. He could go like that and then that. Oh, good thing I made this move. Yeah. In Mary Poppins, there's this word, superca. Oh, man. Oh, I'm out of time. No, Steve, that was pretty smart of you. I wanted to play this endgame too. See, I'm grabbing my face. That's, by the way, a sign of discomfort. People do that subconsciously. I'm just explaining what's going on here. So I can't capture anything with the rook. Oh, that's terrible. So, oh yeah, I already expressed that. So I have to move the rook. His pawn and bishop can capture. That's really interesting. So I'm ahead the exchange, right? 2 rooks for 1 rook and 1 bishop. That's good. But on the other hand, I don't have a variety of pieces. I have like rooks and other rooks and just some rooks. And he has like bishop and stuff. So he can not be obstructed by the rule set just quite as much. So that was brilliant. You're brilliant. I'll just send that to him. Because how often does that happen? I mean, how often does someone send you a message, by the way, and they're like, "You're really smart." People think that, of course. I know you guys are thinking that. That's why you're watching the show. You're like, what should I watch? Should I watch Grandmaster Larry Evans or ChessWhiz? Well, I think I'd rather watch ChessWhiz because he's really smart. Yes, I know that's what you're thinking. So that's why you guys are watching. So now that that's taken care of, you don't send me that message though. I get messages that say things like, "Dude, you need to lift weights." That's generally the message I get, give or take a few words. That's usually what the messages say. Let's move here. And then we'll move here. I'm making it up as I go because I don't know any chess openings, by the way. This one's called the Center Counter Defense, by the way, in case you're wondering. All these openings have names. You don't have to know the names to make bad moves, though. You can just make up the bad moves. It's very, very easy to do that. Every now and then, I do get a fan mail that says something like the last one I got. It said something like, "I am enjoying the chess shows." I'm like, wow, thank you. There's more than one, I guess. And then he says at the bottom of the message, this is long, like a paragraph. I was like, wow, this guy wrote me a whole paragraph. I'm going to write him back 3 paragraphs. So I did. And then the next day I sent it because it took a while, right? So at the bottom of the message, he says, "You are a good people." He must pluralize every noun or something. "Yous are a good people," he says. It was you. You are a good people. What made the last capture? A bishop? Man, this guy's just showing off. Oh, I cheated. Look at that. I can't take your B with my B because your B took an N, a knight as the prev move. So let's go back there and play by the rules because I hate it when you guys comment below the video and you're like, 35 minutes in, he cheated. That just gets under my skin. You can tell I'm a super high-strung guy who bumps his own microphone. It's really important to me never to break the rules. That's why I'm so high-strung. I'm super laid-back guy, in case you're wondering. In fact, I've realized, this was years ago, because this show is a very old show. I realized years ago that you don't watch this show because I'm very smart. And I realized that because I am not very smart. So I thought about, why is anyone watching this show? Because look, I put the video up and there's multiple views. Like sometimes they're like 8, 9 views. Why are people watching this? Because this dumb guy saying dumb things. I don't get it. Like, why do you even watch this? You can post below the video. Tell me, by the way, in case I'm wrong. I would like to hear why you watch the show because there's a lot better things. I mean, I saw this cat on YouTube was way more interesting than me. Okay, but let's get back to why you watch this show. I figured it out. I figured out why you watch the show. Tell me if this isn't true. And the thing is, you don't know why you watch the show either. So I'm going to reveal this to you as well. It's actually because you're procrastinating, right? You're like, I really need to clean my room and that homework. I need to do that homework and I should probably eat something. But why would I do those things when I could watch ChessWhiz TV? That's right, you wouldn't. You just watch ChessWhiz TV. As you can see, I'm preparing a checkmate for him. It's taken me a few moves, but it's coming. So why do you watch the show? Besides procrastinating, the obvious one. And the reason is because in this world, and by that I mean the planet Earth, in this world there's a lot of people who are, there's a lot of people. Man, there's a lot. It stinks. It just stinks. Especially near me, because I consider deodorant to be completely optional. Probably shouldn't have said that. Where was I? There's a lot of people who are, I don't know how to verbalize this. Oh, don't do that. Yes, do it. Do it. Okay. I'm starting to touch my own chin. Why am I doing that? Because I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, guys. That's definitely all I blew was my nose. So we're back here in the chess game. Let's see. Why I'm trying to think about how to say why you watch the show. I think it's because I enjoy this show. I enjoy doing this. The other day I thought, I'm so rich. I could just stop streaming ChessWhiz TV and I could still eat this rice. I'm going to move this because he did. So that looks pretty smart. And you guys, I noticed, by the way, that you guys don't turn off your Patreon. If I just stop if I just stop making videos, you still give me money because it's really tedious to go in there and be like, stop sending ChessWhiz money for free. No, that's way too much hassle. Guess I'll just keep sending it. I'll go here. So I really could just stop any time, right? So I thought, well, I just stopped then. Why would I continue when I could stop? And then I realized I enjoy doing this. You know, sometimes you don't know what you enjoy until you consider stopping or until you stop. And you're like, wait a minute, I liked doing that. And you didn't know it until you stopped. So that happens. And in this case, considering stop, I got to use these pawns. And I need to move quickly, which is why I'm moving quickly. Let's do this. Pawn can't capture. Oh, pawn can't capture. Is it a pawn that can't capture? Okay. Well, in that case, I'm moving here. Pawns can't capture anyway, so let's get rid of these pawns. Here, you need some time, because I definitely need some time, so you probably do too. So pawns can't capture, so I'm going to throw away all my pawns here. So what's going to capture next? A knight with check. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'll move here. Okay, pawns can't capture. It's going to be this, then it's going to be wham, bam. All the good stuff's going to happen suddenly. Oh, this is going to be really good. Oh, and this all, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because, oh yeah, I don't even have to explain it. You see it right now. It's because I enjoy the show. There aren't enough people doing things that they really enjoy. Like really enjoy. There's a lot of streamers streaming who are streaming because they want to become rich and famous, or at least famous. And I have had the privilege of streaming long enough to realize there's no way I'm going to become famous or rich doing this, because there's only nerds who watch this, who watch chess, and chess variants are even more niche than chess. Yes, I'm cool. That's why I know that word. Niche. It's very niche. It's like quiche, except for cool people. Wow, you got me. Let's go here. Let's do this. So I know that this show is a dead end going nowhere. And that knowledge is actually very useful to me. Because when I started the show, guys, back in 2014, I'm like, I'm going to stream ChessWhiz TV, and I'm going to become the most amazing chess streamer. So, of course, we didn't play chess variants. We played chess. Like, watch this. Watch how this bishop moves. Look how diagonal this is, right? So I'm very serious, right? And then after the show, I'd go on the Twitch details and be like, how many people watch my show? Wow, double digits, man. 20 people simultaneously watching. I am... whatever the words were that I was thinking. Those were what I was thinking, right? So then a month in, I hit a peak. I was like, whoa, because I was streaming at the same time as King's Crusher. Now, if you don't know who King's Crusher is, you're really living under a rock. Did I just blunder a pawn? Who cares? I'm into my story. Can pawns capture right now? Bam. No, they cannot. Okay, so let's just promote this thing. Oh, I should have taken a free rook. I'll do that later. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is kind of fun. Just make stuff up. Pawns cannot capture, so I'll just keep moving places. Let's do this. That's pretty smart, right? Because I can take this, or it's like this queen. I have to focus in two places. This is very difficult. Okay. Rook capture. Now rooks cannot capture. Rooks cannot capture. Man, that's exactly what I want to do, is capture with a rook. Save this bishop to here, I guess. Rooks can't capture. Oh, but the pawns can capture. Okay, so I'll just take that next. Okay. Rooks cannot capture. Oh, but they can, because I just made a move. Stupid. Okay, let's go back here again. I'm really focused. I can't tell you about what happened yet. Back in 2014. Because I have to really focus here. He proposed to take back because I cheated. Typical. Typical. I cheated. Oh, well. I'll just make a different move and cheat again later. How does that sound? Let's go here. I don't know what to do. Let's move around for a while. Oh, I could do that. Oh, he moved. Man, I always see the best moves right afterward. Let's attack the knight for fun. I'm going to move this pawn also. And then, okay, so I don't care about this pawn now because I am attacking. Oh, he could, oh, that would be super smart. Then my bishop couldn't do anything. Hope he doesn't do that. This is difficult. I'm not able to think. Okay. Lucky for me, he didn't make a good move. That was lucky. Whew. Really lucky. Bishop can't do that. Because my bishop just took something. So you can't. Oh, Steve is trying to cheat. Let's give him some time here. Yeah, nice try. Okay, so bishops can't make a capture. This is going well for me. Now I'm ahead something big. And bishops can't make a capture, so I'll make a rook capture. Oh, this isn't going well. But now rooks can't make a capture, which is just what I want to use right now. So I'll check him. Oh, he can't do that. Never mind. He can't do that. Okay, this is very difficult to even just play correctly. Rooks can't make a capture. Sorry. I'll just apologize for the air. You're breathing air. That's my fault. Sorry. Rooks can't make a capture. I can't even track this right now, so I can't capture here. But I can do this, and now bishops can't make a capture. So I just defended this. Perfect. This is all turning out very well for me. You're cheating again. I'll send him a smiley to represent his cheating. That represents you trying to cheat. Okay, I'll give him some more time so he can ponder why he ever tried to play this variant in which whatever you want to do is currently illegal. That's kind of the way this variant works. Yes. So bishops can't make a capture. So we'll just pin that. Oh, this is going to be so bad for him. Rooks can't make a capture. So I'll do this. Oh, never mind. I wasn't as brilliant as I thought, but I'm still ahead bishop, so that's good. Now bishops can't make a capture. And now, let's go here. Bishops can't make a capture. Let's just promote. Bishops can't make a capture. I have to say it every move. Okay, rooks can't make a capture. Bishops can't make a capture, but I just took a free rook. He wants to take back just a stupidity take back. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's cheating. Sometimes you're like, I am a stupid person. Just give me a take back. Okay, so we're going to go with option 2, stupid person move. Okay, so what can't make a capture right now is bishops. Bishops can't make a capture. So let's check. Rooks can't. No, bishops. Okay? Oh, okay, I've got this straight. I also have a bunch of extra pieces, and that's really the secret to winning. It's not making good moves. It's having a bunch of extra pieces on the board. Bishops can't make a capture, and so his bishop is immobile, impotent. It's definitely something, which means I'll just win by promoting to something that's not a bishop. Because anything that's not a bishop is really good right now. Pawns can't make a capture. Watch this. Pawns can't make a capture. Am I not smart? Yes. Yes, I'm not. Bishops can't make a capture. I need to change my face into a YD. This represents me mistyping a smiley. Bishops can't make a capture, so you can't take my queen, and I win. So this won't require very many brain cells to finish out. So I can finish the story. So a few weeks after I was streaming, I'm like, okay, things are ramping up. This is good. I had this blowout stream, same time as King's Crusher. People are like, King's Crusher, stupid person. I'm gonna go watch this other new guy, ChessWhiz. So they go watch me, and they're like, wow, this guy's funny. At least, oh no, I'm so angry right now. I'm very angry. In case you can't tell how I'm feeling, it's anger because I stalemated the guy. So he's happy and I'm sad. This typical. We have this kind of symmetry in terms of how we're feeling. I think I'm getting a challenge from. I really want to take the game from mate on f7. I'm not going to play you, Stevis. I enjoyed the games. You actually couldn't take that. That makes me even more angry. I'm very much angrier than you realize. So however angry you think I am right now, I'm more angry than that. I want to play mate on f7 because he wants to play me, but he's not in this list of challengers. But he put a link in the chat, so I'm going to click that. And someone else clicked it. Daviator clicked it. So I'll play Daviator instead. Get out of here, people. I have 3 challengers. How will the stream ever end? Like, the stream should be ending around now. Leave site. Changes you made may not be saved. What does that mean? What changes I made? Like stalemating my opponent? Is that a change I made? How's my internet? I'm leaving this site. I'm going to go to lichess.org. Well, there's mate on f7. Okay, we're going to play this guy. I hope you know the rules because you've been watching the entire show. So, ramped up, 80 viewers. 80 viewers at once. Man, I was ultra famous. 80 viewers at once. And this is where people were sending me comments like, wow, I love your hair. It was really, really good. Good time of my life. Now, that good time of my life lasted for about an hour because then the stream ended. And the next week, back to 20. And it turns out never been up since then. So I obsessed about the stats for about a year. For about a year, it was very important to me. Why didn't he just take this like a genius? That would have been really good. Okay, I'm going to come out here and just checkmate him. Okay, this is what you do. You come out here like this. The pawn reaches g4. It's like, oh no, there's a pawn. What do I do? I better move my knight and then checkmate, okay? This is 4 moves too slow. 5 moves too slow. Because he's just castles. But if I could make 5 moves in a row, then I'd win. It'd be awesome. This is a sign for I'm a nerd and I don't know how to make gang symbols. Then I'd win. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'll just do this, I guess. Something else. Okay. So over the course of the year, I really focused on ChessWhiz TV. In fact, in 2017, January of 2017, that's 2 years ago now, a knight just made a capture. And I'm pretty annoyed. Oh yeah, that's my move. Brilliant, brilliant move. You are like the sun. You are that brilliant. Okay, because then I take this. Knights can't make a capture. No problem. I'm going to make some different captures here. He's like, no, not enough O's. NOOO.com. That's the website where you can go there and hear Darth Vader go, no, which is pretty good. Doesn't sound quite like that, but that's because I'm not Darth Vader, which is pretty good overall. I mean, like oh no. There's downsides to not being Darth Vader, but overall, I mean, there's some perks as well, such as you can breathe. So yeah, overall, it's like a trade-off. My queen can't make any captures, so I'm not going to capture that. It would be cheating, which I don't cheat. I never cheat. That's why I make these moves. His queen can't capture anything either. Oh, no, he's attacking my queen. C5, of course. Of course. The move to make here is to give yourself a backwards pawn and a great big hole right in the center where he can put a knight. A great big hole. The C5 is a bad move, but who cares? I certainly don't care because good moves are not my strength. Okay? Okay? We're gonna halt the current commentary here. We're gonna go to the chat because I just got a comment from Mario Marso Deltine to Rectu. Did that make any sense? Mario is an Italian name, and Del is Spanish meaning of the, which is probably exactly what he's trying to say. Of the, man, of the. That doesn't make sense. To Rectu, and he spells Rec, R-E-K. So overall, it's a very cryptic name, and he says, mean. Your video is too bad quality. It's a lot better than your video. I can't even see you. Yeah, come on. Bishops can't make captures now, so let's just do this. Tearing it up. Tearing it up. Or am I tearing it up? I'm tearing it up right now. So after that obsessing, 2017, I made some goals. January 1st, 2017, we're back to the story because every now and then I remember that I was telling a story and I stopped because I was playing chess at the same time. Okay, he needs time. Let's give him some time. Oh no, a new follower. 2 notifications. Kralux and Free Brittany. Free Brittany is now following. Thank you for following, Free Brittany. That's cool. I'm glad you're both Free and Brittany. Ah, Free Rook. Guess I'll take that. I guess. I know I just have to defend this square because his name is made on f7, so that's probably what he's planning. Oh, you can't. Oh, I can't cheat. That's interesting. Interesting rule there. That's good because his next move was going to be here, which would embarrass me. I don't want to have that happen. I'd like to take something with my queen, and I can't. So, move this microphone a little bit here. Okay. So let's try this. This is an experiment. If he takes it, I've got a free rook, okay? It worked so far. So far, this is a very effective experiment. Cool. Cool. Making up some new tactics. So in 2017, I set 42 new goals and habits. I mean, this big paper, laminated paper, with all the new goals and habits. And in one section of it was ChessWhiz TV, in like the upper right. It was the upper right. And so I had 3 new habits. Like, I'm going to plan out the episode before I get on there. So when I get on there, I'm already going to have my shirt on. Usually I start the stream with no shirt, and then I cut that part out for YouTube. And I'm gonna have a special guest on once a month. That happened once. So that's how goals work, right? You do them once. And then I'm gonna hit, what was it, like $50 a month on Patreon. I'm almost there 3 years later. 2 years later. What do I take for free next? Probably this. Oh, okay. There's nothing for free right now, so I don't know what to do. And then all my goals and habits. So I'm obsessed about ChessWhiz TV. I'm gonna subscribership's gonna go woo this way on YouTube. So massive commitments. Okay. And I hammered on that thing and nothing happened. So what I learned from that was nobody wants to watch chess. That's what I learned. Like, what an attractive magnetic personality I have, which is fine. But what made the last capture here? A rook. So I can just take this with my queen. Good. Obviously, it's not that my stream is dumb. It's that chess is dumb, right? If this weren't... why do you need a take back? I made a queen capture, and then a rook capture, and then a queen capture. Maybe he just wants to take back. It's the stupidity take back. He wants to save his bishop. Like, you haven't made enough large blunders. Let's take back this large blunder. Yeah, he wants to take that large blunder back. Okay. Okay, man. I'll just blunder you somewhere else. That's fine. I learned that people don't really want to watch chess. Not that many people. I mean, there's the cool, smart people. There's you guys who really love chess and you are into it, but most people are not. And so I had a choice. Like, should I continue ChessWhiz TV as it is? That was not your best move. That was not your best move. And he resigns. He wants to play again. Okay, mate. This is your last chance. Usually I say, okay, mate, and it's like a colloquialism because he's from Australia. But here his name is actually Mate, so that's pretty cool. He's going to try to mate me. Thank you very much for the pawn. And I decided to stream the chess. I decided not... So the alternative, obviously the alternative was League of Legends. Like, what are you going to do? Stream chess or switch to League of Legends? Because that's what everybody was watching at the time, 2017, right? And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't even know how to play League of Legends. I made the decision pretty easy. But let's just say, hypothetically, that I'm a GM player, which stands for good manner, okay? So I get out there and I'm being all good manner. You know me, right? No, I decided to stream chess instead. What made the last capture here? It was a bishop. So let's do this. Interesting. Yeah, definitely interesting. Knights can't make captures. So that's knights. Get it? Okay, so his queen is under attack from two different pieces here. So his only thing he can do is move his queen to save them. It's like a double check to the queen. That's cool. Okay, now queens can't make captures. So since queens can't make captures, let's try this move just to see how it tastes. So yeah, this guy... That's a pretty cool move, right? Okay. Definitely cool. Okay, queens can't make captures, so let's try this. Oh, man, this is getting brutal. Yeah. So I decided to continue streaming chess even though no one wanted to watch it. And then my conclusion was, wow, this is okay. It's okay to not do the most popular thing in the world. That is actually a very, very important revelation for you. That something is a popular thing to do, but it's okay not to do it. It's okay to be like, I'm not interested in what other people think are popular. And right now, that's, of course, actually, I'm interested in all popular things right now. But just say hypothetically, in the past, playing League of Legends was that. Okay, pawn. Pawn makes a capture. Probably he didn't cheat. Why is he wanting to take this back? Queen captures, bishop captures. Oh, he did cheat. His bishop can't make two captures in a row like that. True. True dat. It's okay to blaze your own path, so to speak. So from that point on, about middle of 2017 to now, it's like 2 years, I have not looked at the Twitch stats even once. Now, this might sound strange. If you stream on Twitch, you probably go on there after every stream. You're like, well, how many people were watching? What I used to do is I'd have two devices. I'd have my computer that's doing the streaming, and then I'd have the computer that's watching me doing the streaming so that I could have a little indicator that says 23 viewers right now. Not only do I not do that, I have no idea how many people are watching, and I haven't known for years how many people have been watching on Twitch. This could be just me and that guy. Mango Town Plaza. It could be just the two of us streaming and watching, and I would not know, and it wouldn't care because I enjoy this regardless of the number of viewers, and that is a very amazing place to be. Most people who are streaming really want more viewers, and I don't care how many. Now, of course, if I had 1 million viewers, I'd probably start caring again. I'd be like, wow, I'm wealthy. Suddenly, money is a very important thing. But as it is, since I'm dirt broke, money doesn't matter. Figuratively speaking, of course. Since I actually have a wonderful income from Patreon. By the way, if you're not supporting on Patreon, I highly recommend you suggest it. I suggest it so that you do it. That's what I recommend. Who just made some captures here? I need to not cheat right now. A knight made a capture. So let's take a rook, I guess. Yeah, that's good. I highly recommend you support the show. If you enjoy the show, please consider supporting because I don't have any other sources of income other than my day job, and that's very restrictive. So I really depend on you to give me money for free. No one else is doing it. Knights just made the last capture. So thank you. Thank you. And I'll put a link in the description of the video. You can go down there and you can click that link. And you can be like, wow, this guy is not making much. And then you can close the tab and don't do anything because that's really what you're going to do. But anyway, you can click that link. Okay. So bishop just made a capture. Let's get the king. Let's get the king. He wants another take back? No. You can't have any more take backs. I'm just going to win. I'm going to win you with my winning face here. Because you should just resign. You should not be requesting take backs. You should be resigning right now. I'll just come up here and promote something. Like, come on. I think I don't have any time for more games, but I do want to finish the story. So now that I don't care how many viewers we have, I do this because I enjoy it. I actually think that is a big reason to why you watch the show. There's something about when someone is streaming and they're just enjoying it. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, man, this is very interesting. If I take here, he pushes, and I can't capture him. What if I don't take, he does, and then I can't capture him again? Oh, boy. Oh, thank you for blundering. What if he did this? Can you even figure out what would happen next? He would move here and he'd promote. Man, it's a good thing he made a bad move there. I wonder if I could stop him, though. That's why I moved, because I could push and open up a pathway to eternal life here. Let's see. Take, push, push, push. And I would suddenly have the bishop stop in the promotion. So that's the idea. Wow. He's going to try to get himself stalemated like that other guy. But I'm not going to fall for it. Because a king did not make the last capture. So a king will make this capture. And then I'll just have a third pawn to promote, which should be enough pawns. And there's the checkmate. GG. Well played. So, yeah, that's the end of the story. I actually think that the reason you watch the show is because I enjoy streaming. And watching someone enjoy something, there's something really fulfilling about that. Because most of what you do in life, you wouldn't do if you didn't have to. Get up in the morning, you wouldn't do that if you didn't have to. You wouldn't go to work or school if you didn't have to. You wouldn't be learning that thing or saying that thing or spending time with that person, but you have to do that in order to eat things and continue surviving. So it's really nice to see someone who's just doing something because they want to do it. I think that's why. If that's not the reason that you're watching the show, post below the video because I want to know why you watched this video to the end, this hour-long video all the way to the end. It's a mystery to me if that's not the reason, so I need to hear why you watch the show. Because what's the reason? What's the reason? What's the reason? Because this has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.